Alright, let's do a little tutorial on solving systems of linear equations by using substitution. Okay, so we're going to use substitution. Okay, substitution. Alright, so let's look at an example. Okay, so y equals x plus 2. There's our first equation. Y equals x plus 2. And the second equation is going to be y equals negative 2x plus 5. Okay, so there's our system right here. And what we're looking for is the one point, the one xy coordinate, the one point that these two equations share. So if I was to go ahead and graph those equations, so say the yellow one looks something like that, and the red equation looks something like this. Okay, we want to know what is that one point that they both share, that one coordinate point right there. What's the coordinate of that? And that's what we're going to try to find using substitution instead of graphing. So we'll do graphing in a different video. Alright, so that's what we're trying to find. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so to solve by substitution, we need to solve for either x or y, and then substitute in the other equation. Solve one of the equations for x or y. Well, in this case, both of them are solved for y. So we can use either one, and really, it's not going to matter because we're just going to go ahead and we can just take this, y equals this, we'll take this x plus 2, and we're going to put it right in over here for y. Okay, because it says y equals, so we'll just put it over here. Okay, so we're going to say x plus 2 equals negative 2x plus 5. So we just substituted this x plus 2, we substituted it right here for the y. See the y right here? Okay, we substituted it right there, so it's like y equals this, because it says y equals. Okay, so now we just solve. Now we just go ahead and solve. So use properties of equality, get x's on one side, numbers on the other. So I'm going to add 2x, I'm going to add 2x. Okay, so this is 3x plus 2 equals, this turns to 0, that's why we did that. So equals 5. All that's left is 5. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and subtract 2 from both sides. So getting numbers over here. So that leaves us with 3x equals 3. And I'm going to use division to undo this multiplication here. I want to turn this to a 1. So I'm going to divide by 3 because 3 over 3 is 1. Divide this by 3. So if I divide here by 3, I have to divide on the other side by 3. And that gives me x equals 1. Okay, so we have, right now, we have half of the answer. X equals 1. There it is. That's what we needed. X equals 1. Okay, so there's one of the answers. Now we need to find out what y equals. Okay, so what we can do is we can just take this x equals 1 and substitute it into either one of these equations and simplify. Well, I like this one. It's a little simpler. Whoops, this one right here. So I'm going to say y equals x, but x is 1. So 1 plus 2. Just simplify here. Just add. 1 plus 2 is 3. Y, whoops, go back. Change that. I'm going to say y equals 3 because right here 1 plus 2 is 3. And so now I have my y coordinate. Okay, it's 3. And so 1, 3 is like, it's that point. It's the point where these two equations intersect. And that's all you do. That's it. So if I was to circle my answer, it'd be x equals 1, y equals 3, or you could put it like this. Point, whoops, go back, sorry about that. 0.13. Okay, you could box that up as your answer, or you could say x equals 1, y equals 3. put a box around it like that on a test. Okay, either one of those is fine. Those are good answers. This is an x, that's a y. We know that. That's implied. That's an xy coordinate. Okay? Thank you for watching the video.